One of the things that's important to know about trucking accident cases is the importance of hiring an attorney sooner rather than later. And the reason is because there's a lot of evidence usually in trucking accident cases right after the crash. And if a client hires us soon after the trucking accident, then we are able to preserve or keep that evidence, whether it be through a court order or some other lawful way that we can preserve that evidence, which in our experience is very important. Whenever we take a case on, one of the things that's important to us is to evaluate and to get together a team of experts who not only are qualified, but oftentimes are the best in their particular field and can tell us the information, whether it be why the crash occurred or why an injury occurred, the cause of an injury, all kinds of things. But generally, we like to assemble a team of experts that we are prepared to go to court and fight with. Some of the factors that we look for when we're investigating a trucking accident include the speed of the truck, the cargo and how it was loaded, whether or not the driver was paying attention, and there's a bunch of information that's available. If we're hired early enough, then there's steps we can take to preserve some of the evidence that becomes important if we have to go to the trial. In addition, some of the other things we look at include the history of the company and the history of the drivers that company employs. Some companies will hire drivers who are not qualified and have a history of problems, and these drivers with a history of problems sometimes are entrusted with these large commercial vehicles, and that can be a real problem. Over the course of my career, I've had the opportunity to handle many trucking accident cases for the defense side and now primarily for the plaintiff side, which means for people who are involved and hurt in trucking accidents.